Here is my proposed trade. If I'm the Red Sox, I got my GM cap on, I'm high on Bloom, here's what I'm doing. I am making I'm at least proposing and pushing for a 3-team deal. 3 teams. The Red Sox, the Dodgers, and the Colorado Rockies. Red Sox, Dodgers, Rockies, 3-team deal. Mookie Betts and David Price go to the Dodgers. The Dodgers send maybe a roster player or 2 and top prospects to Colorado. The Colorado Rockies send Nolan Arenado to the Red Sox. It's my 3-team deal. Red Sox, Dodgers, Rockies. Betts and Price to the Dodgers. Prospects, top prospects, couple players to Colorado. Nolan Arenado to the Red Sox. Arenado signed that 8-year, $260 million deal last winter. I told you that's really the market for Mookie Betts. I mean, Arenado's numbers offensively over the last 4 or 5 years have been better than Betts. They have. I mean, offensively, you make the argument Arenado's a better player than Betts. Is he the 5 tool that Betts is? No, but, I mean, Arenado's a superstar. Arenado's a stud. And it's only an 8-year deal. He's, 28, 29. Yeah, he's a third baseman. And you might say, well, they got Devers at third base. Well, here's the deal. You move Mookie. J.D. Martinez wants to play the outfield anyways. You put J.D. in right field. You make Devers your DH. Devers is your DH. You know, he's your new big poppy for years to come. And Arenado at third. What's wrong with that? I mean, you could even make a move to trade J.D. Martinez if you wanted to free up more salary space. To get under that luxury tax threshold. I'm not against moving J.D. Martinez. I already told you that. He opted in. I'd say, I could trade him. You can make J.D. Martinez part of this trade if you really wanted to. But if you traded Mookie, it opens up right field. Martinez, he's not Mookie Betts in the outfield. He's not even close. But he has played the outfield. He's been on the record saying he does want to play the outfield. You put him in right. You make Devers your DH. This 3-team deal between the Red Sox, Dodgers, and Rockies gets you Nolan Arenado to play third base. All of a sudden, you get arguably a better offensive player than Mookie Betts. You take a hit defensively, but you also get a return that doesn't have people storming the gates at Yawkey Way, yelling, lower the prices. You're going to trade Mookie. Lower the prices for a Bud Light. Don't give us a deal with the Dodgers that gets a couple prospects no one knows about. Don't get a deal with the Padres or the Diamondbacks that gets a veteran player and prospects. No. Let's get nuts. You want to do blockbusters? High and Bloom. You're not in Tampa Bay anymore. You want blockbusters? I'll give you blockbusters. 3-team deal. Red Sox, Dodgers, Rockies. Betts and Price go to L.A., prospects and players go to Colorado. Nolan Arenado comes to the Red Sox. You put J.D. Martinez in right. Rafael Devers is your DH of the future. Nolan Arenado, the new third baseman for the Boston Red Sox. He's an MVP caliber player. He hits 35 to 40 home runs a year, drives in 100 to 110 RBIs a year. He's a stud. And you got him on an 8-year, $260 million contract. $32.5 million a year. It's about what you offered Mookie Betts based on the Lou Merloni report. It's actually less than that overall. But average annual was a little higher because it's less years, but that's what you want, less years with these guys. You don't want to sign someone for 10 to 12 years. You want the 8-year deal. Nolan Arenado's got that sweet spot deal. There's rumors that he wants out of Colorado. After the first year of that deal, make this happen. Like, do me that favor if you're the Red Sox. Do me that favor. Don't just say, it's inevitable. We got to trade Betts, so we're just going to trade him for prospects. Get creative. Didn't you get rid of Dombrowski because you said you wanted to get creative? Did you bring in Chaim Bloom because you said, well, maybe he's more creative than Dombrowski to make trades? Here's how you get creative. Get nuts. Call the Rockies. Get the Dodgers. Say 3-team trade. Let's go. Betts, Price to LA. Prospects to Colorado. Nolan Arenado to the Red Sox. Make that happen. Because you trade Betts as an open spot in right field. You know, even if you wanted to trade JD Martinez, make JD Martinez part of the trade. National League's going to get a DH in 2021, according to reports. There you go, JD Martinez, your DH in 2 years. I don't see why you wouldn't try to do something like that. And if I'm Colorado, I'm doing it. Arenado now wants out. You do what Colorado does. You get the prospects. You turn them into players that could get that contract. You LA, you need pitching. You got Price. You're taking the risk on Betts. Maybe you'll pay him. And you're just giving up prospects to Colorado. And if you're the Red Sox, yeah, you trade Betts. Yeah, you get rid of Price. But you don't have fans storming the gates on Yawkey Way because you just landed a superstar offensive player that's going to help you maybe win a World Series next year. And who's locked up for the long haul. You would not hate Nolan Arenado in a Red Sox uniform. I can promise you that. You might end up liking him more than Mookie Betts. I will say that confidently. That's my deal. That's my trade proposal. That's what the Red Sox should do. You want to send a message to your fan base? You sent a couple messages right now. Right now you're sending messages that are not great. Right? Just in general. You fired the manager that everybody loves. You don't have a manager yet. Pitchers and catchers report in a week and a half. You're talking about trading Mookie Betts. You're not sending many positive messages. Mookie Betts traded him might be inevitable, might be the best business deal that you could make. But don't just settle for that. Get creative, get nuts, get more. Get something in return that's going to be just as valuable, if not more valuable, than Mookie Betts. And I'm sorry, a prospect from the Dodgers doesn't do it. A prospect from the Padres or the Diamondbacks doesn't cut it. I want Nolan Arenado in a Red Sox uniform. I've thought about this, and the idea of putting Devers as the DH, making him DH in the future, I love that idea. Right field, you'll take a hit defensively. But maybe you also trade JD Martinez and maybe you add some type of defensive specialist in right. I don't know. Get creative. Get Arenado if you're the Red Sox. That's what I do. That's what I do. I think it makes sense. I think that trade makes sense for everybody. Crazier things have happened. Are the Red Sox creative enough to do that? I think the Rockies would do it. It sounds like the Dodgers want Mookie Betts. If you're the Red Sox, will you take that next step? Or will you just say, let's do the easy thing and just, Betts, he wants to test free agency, we'll just trade him for prospects. That's the easy move. That's the easy way out. Don't take the easy way out. Do something for the people around here that want to see the Red Sox still be the top dog in this town, because they're not. They're not. But they want them to be. We want them to be. Go make that happen. Get Nolan Arenado in a Red Sox uniform. It's funny. I've talked about Arenado a lot on this show the last couple months because I think that is the realistic target for the market of Mookie Betts. Arenado's deal, $32.5 million a year, an 8-year deal. They're the same situation when they both entered their final year of arbitration. Same age. All-star elite player. Same situation. Arenado wasn't asking for Trout money. You know why? They probably felt like, we're not going to get that. That's insane. Betts, they're going to try. And if they get it, good for them. But I do think the more realistic target market for some of these superstar players is like the $300 million or anywhere between $30 and $33 million a year. Like, I think that's the market. And if you're a team, you prefer the 8 to 10 year deal rather than the 10 to 12 year deal. to me, Arenado's now under that contract. Makes complete sense. Bring him here. Make that happen. And, if the Red Sox need me to come in and make some calls, I'll do it. I'll do it. Will they let me stay in this industry and also, help out? Jess Mendoza can do it. Why can't I? Jess Mendoza, isn't she special advisor to the GM for the Mets? Oh, they might cut her now because she was talking trash about Mike Fiers. And Major League Baseball does not, they control their broadcast partners. Major League Baseball did not want you talking bad about someone who was calling out sign stealing. ESPN's going to fire Jess Mendoza, right? Is that what's going to happen? If Jess Mendoza can, what is her role? It might not even be special advisor to the GM, but maybe it is. I think it's something like that. Why can't I be special advisor to Chaim Bloom? I've been pretty realistic with moves. I can lay these moves out for you. I can give you reasoning for it. I can give you reasoning why you should do it. I can give you reasoning why the Dodgers should do it. I can give you reasoning why the Rockies would do it.